Father Nascimento, you're a historian of the church in Goa, and your latest book is on its way out.
Frederick, I don't think I am a historian of Goa, but I could qualify myself as a compiler of the history, religious history of Goa. But saying a historian of Goa, I feel I am very modest in this
Okay.
in this aspect.
Tell us about your book so far.
See, I had been compiling all the material uh, since 2000 when I had been to Portugal. There in Portugal, I went to different libraries and all, and I got the material of many of our priests and all that. Then from east to west, I went, and in Faro,
Yeah.
I was surprised to get the biodata of 13 priests from our village, Saligaon.
I see.
And it gave me such a boost. I said, I will go to different parts and collect as much material of our Goan priests that I find.
Yeah.
So I found this. Then at the same time, long ago when Dr. Tiothon was here in Goa,
At the Xavier Center.
I went to the Xavier Center.
That's
And-
where I met you first
Yeah,
time.
that's where we met. And he is the one who guided me initially to collect such material.
I see.
And there was many things of Monsignor Francisco Xavier Gomes Catan. He said, you copy whatever you have got this thing, and then one day you sit down and put it in order.
So all that information came out in the form of 2 books, and the third one is on its way.
Yeah.
Follow me.
The series is known as Follow Me series.
Yeah.
And so the first book is on Bardes.
Yeah.
The second book is on Tiswadi, Ilyas, and the third book now is on the talukas or the parishes of Salset and Murmuga.
So in these books, you are basically tracing a parish by parish listing of all the priests who have served there.
Yeah, all the parish priests that have served in each parish.
Yeah.
Plus, in future, I will do a book on every priest from Bardes, diocesan priest.
I see.
That I have already fed in the computer, and I think it will be a rather easier thing, but it will be a voluminous thing.
I see.
Yeah. It will be more or less of Bardes only more than 1,000 pages.
I see. I see. I see.
In Saligaon itself, we have got around about 335 parish priests, diocesan priests, but the irony of all this thing is this: today we don't have a single boy in the seminary from Saligaon.
From Saligaon.
Also, Margaon has got the highest number of priests in Goa,
I see.
but not a seminarian, not in Saligaon, not
I
in
see.
Rasol Seminary.
I see.
The highest number in Ilyas is that of Sharon.
I see. Today?
Today,
Yeah.
till today.
Till today.
But only one became a priest last year. For 100 years, no priest.
I see. I see. I see. So these
But
are
there-
some trends, yeah.
Yes. But there was a time when in Saligaon, Father Arman and myself were the last priests of Saligaon. For 36 years, there were no priests. Finally came George Dias and Leslie Rego. These 2-3 years now,
Diocesan priest.
diocesan priests.
Okay. Okay.
And now we don't have anyone. Being the highest number is still in Bardes.
I see. I see.
Saligaon, the highest number is still in Bardes.
Okay, but coming back to the subject of your other books,
Yes.
because that is a whole new different topic.
Yeah.
You have also written on this ophthalmologist and on Marmugao, and can you tell us a little about that?
Nice. That came as a miracle like.
Yeah.
What happened was this: when I was in Portugal in 2000, I met the Cardinal Polycarp
I see.
of Lisbon, and you see there was a church, a shrine built
Yeah.
by the Portuguese people there, but alongside there was a church dedicated Our Lady of Fatima, which was built by a Goan priest.
I see.
And the parish priest who is there invited me to come there for the inauguration of this new shrine. And more or less he said, okay, you may be representative
Yeah.
of in his name, the
I see.
Goan priest. So I went. And when I went there, he introduced me to Cardinal Polycarp. And Polycarp remembered that I was writing some necrologies in Renovation, and he said, "Your father Nascimento Mascarenhas, are you writing necrologies of the priests?"
I see. He remembered.
He remembered, but I did not know from where he got this information and all. But then he says, why don't you do a book on priests from Goa who had also done work in Portugal
I see.
on and in other
Parts of the world.
parts of the Portuguese
Luso
world,
speaking world.
and I will help you.
I see.
It came from his mouth.
I see.
Tomorrow you come to my house
I see.
with a written this, and I will keep you in one of the church.
I see.
And there was a priest there, nice Father John Seabri by name. He said, I will give Father Mascarenhas.
I see.
And that is why
That was the result.
that was the result where I went to the bishop's house, collected all the material
And the book
for
that
the
came
first
out,
book.
which was?
That was Proclaimers of God's Kingdom
Okay.
from Goa to Lisboa.
Okay. Goan priests serving in different parts of the world.
Different parts in Portugal,
Yeah.
from east, west, north to south,
Yeah.
everywhere. Now, that is where I found those 13 priests from Saligaon.
I see.
They were ordained in Faro,
Yeah.
Algarve.
I see.
Now, and he gave me a deacon to work with me.
I see.
Within 8 days, I got the whole material
Really?
for the book.
Really?
Then when I came here, I
They are
put
very well organized in terms of
very well
record keeping.
organized, very well organized. Then I thought, what I'm going to do of the rest of the time.
Yeah.
So I remembered Cesar Remedios was telling me, we have that is an institute established by Dr. Gama Pinto from Saligaon.
Yeah.
Why don't you go there?
The famous ophthalmologist.
Ophthalmology. So
I see.
I went there, and whom I met?
Yeah.
I met the director, Dr. Paulo Ramal Souza from Kalangut.
I see. Of the institute.
Now, what has happened is this Dr. Gama was the first director.
Yeah.
This one is the fifth director, both Goans.
I see.
But in the middle, all Portuguese.
Okay.
There I went and I met him. And when I went to the corridor, I see in the corridor written, Mãe de Deus.
I see.
Corridor Mãe de Deus.
I see.
And I remember, I said, why Mãe de Deus here?
I see.
Suddenly it came to my mind, Dr. Gama Pinto.
Yeah.
On the foundation stone day of Saligaon Church.
1873.
No.
Okay.
That was 7th February
Yeah.
1867.
Okay.
On that day when the foundation stone was put there,
I see.
the architect Martin, governor,
Yeah.
bishop and all were there. And this boy was 13 years old,
I see.
Dr. Gama Pint. 13 years old, and he gave a speech.
Okay. At that age.
And then he was marked by the Portuguese, no doubt. But then he went to that Colégio de Corzien,
Okay.
where he did his first studies. He got highest marks there.
I see.
And from there he was sent to the School of Mathematics and Military
Sciences.
Yes.
But just to go back a bit, now this
Yeah.
trend about Goan priests serving in the rest of the world, is it growing or is it declining? Because we have a lot of priests also going to different parts of the world nowadays.
Yeah. I'll tell you, if we see on the diocesan side,
Yeah.
it has declined a little bit.
Okay.
But let me tell you, this year,
Yeah.
we are going to get 18 priests, diocesan priests ordained.
I see.
But none of them from Bardez.
I see. Okay.
The other thing is this, vocation from Goa has gone to different societies.
Yeah.
Or different congregations.
Religious congregations.
Yeah. That is why we find it
The diocesan role has declined a little bit compared to others.
compared to others.
But are the priests going abroad or not today?
There are not many priests who are going out.
Because we hear them going to Venezuela and strange places.
Now I'll tell you, Venezuela,
Yeah.
the Bishop of Venezuela
Yeah.
had asked our bishop
I see.
to send missionaries.
I see.
So first three missionaries went from here.
Yeah.
Two of them are still living. One is dead, Father Anton Filipais, then Father Mazzarello,
I see.
and the third one is Father Falero, Santana Falero.
I see.
They are the first one. And together with them, for 25 years, other missionaries were called there.
I see.
and a whole diocese was given to them, and they took care of this diocese,
Spanish speaking world it is.
Spanish speaking. Even our vicar, Father
Yeah.
Ventura Lawrence, is a missionary of Venezuela,
I see.
and he is going to do my release of the book.
I see. I see.
Then after serving for 25 years,
Yeah.
they had some local priests there,
Yeah.
and so we priests came to Goa and they started doing. Now there is one priest from Margao, Father Marian Kota,
I see.
who is a missionary there.
I see.
Yeah.
So in a way it is like reversing the tide, because earlier missionaries were sent to Goa, now missionaries are
Now,
sent from
yes,
Goa.
yes, we had missionaries in every part of the world. We had missionaries in Cape Verde, in Angola, in Timor, in
Just a small,
Burma.